Good afternoon from here, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is a live broadcast. The live broadcast. It's a Facebook live training for teachers. If you are here, let me know if you're here. I want you to just signify. Just type hi if you are there. The live broadcast is on now. Type hi if you are there. Okay? It's good to know you are here today. This broadcast won't go forever. Okay? I will start right away. This is a Facebook Live training broadcast. I titled this, Stop Applying Blindly. The Canada Teachers Relocation Roadmap for International Teachers. If your goal is to teach abroad, this is for you. Okay? You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. If your goal is to teach abroad, this is the place to be. Time of applying blindly is over. Stop applying blindly. If you are there, just say hi. Hi. Just type hi. Let me hear you. Let me see you that you are there. Type hi if you are there. I'm starting right away now. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for your time. I'm broadcasting live from New York. You're welcome. Type hi. Type hi. Type hi. If you are there, you can message me also. I will see your message here. If you put a message in the message pane, I will see it right away. Just type your message here. Type hi if you are there. Thank you. Thank you. That's Precious. Your name is Precious Mwamba. Now, wow. Where are you typing from? Where are you watching from? Please type. Let me know your country. Which country are you typing from? Which country are you typing from? Precious. I'm live here from New York. Precious, I want to know where you're typing from, where you're watching from. Live. Just type your country there. Thank you. If you are just coming in, type hi and type your country. For example, I, Nigeria, I, UK, I, Zimbabwe, I, South Africa, I, Ghana. Let me know where you're watching from. Ibrahim, Safiatu, where are you watching from? Just type your country. I and your country. Okay? Dan Ndugu, you are welcome. Type I and type your country. Where are you watching from? Thank you. Zimbabwe. Go, you are ECD teacher. Happy to meet you, Precious. I Zimbabwe today. You are an international teacher. Thank you for joining this network. Dan, where are you watching from? Good. Evelyn, you're watching live from Liberia. I was in Liberia thrice, 2017, 2019, 2016, 16, 17, 19. Okay. Evelyn, you are welcome. Thank you very much for coming. I'll just kick start it right away because of our time. First and foremost, I need to introduce myself. I am Donald Bishop, and I am a global mobility strategist. Thank you very much. Ibrahim from Ghana, you're welcome. Thank you very much. I am Donald Bishop. I'm a global mobility strategist. I have 2 accounts on Facebook. I don't know which one you are connected to. I have one called Donald Bishop Yewande. That one has over 98,000 followers. And I have another one. I have a page called Immigrant Success Story, which I'm broadcasting live from now. Immigrant Success Story is about 32,000. It's a new one that I opened 4 months ago. That's 32,000 followers. Maybe you connected through my TikTok. My TikTok is at Relocate with Donald. Or you connected through my Instagram. It's also Relocate with Donald. So you're welcome. Thank you so much. The moment you come in, just type I and type your country. Dan, you are welcome from Kenya. So we have Dan from Kenya, Evelyn from Liberia. We have Ibrahim from Ghana. Thank you very much. As you come in, just write your country, put your country there, and let's keep it moving, just like that. Okay? If you are a teacher in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Liberia, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, or you are from Jamaica, you are a teacher from US, you are a teacher from UK. We have a lot of teachers from UK and US on my WhatsApp group also. I want to tell you that one of the biggest misconceptions I see online for teachers' application is many teachers follow, they just advise. They follow random advices. They just apply anyhow. Some submit 50 applications. Some have submitted 100 applications. Some have submitted 200 applications. This is from my interaction with teachers. And yet, nothing happens. Not because they are unqualified. Because they started from the wrong end of the process. Canada needs teachers. These teachers are qualified. Many of them have their master's degree, PhDs, but yet they started from the wrong end of the process. If you start from the wrong end of the process, your application gets jinxed because the informations employers want to see will not be there. Okay? If you are joining us, just put your country there. Like every other person, you are representing your country. Thank you very much. So, and I want you to also remember to press the share button. Press the share button so that you can connect it to other people. Also like it. Like and share. Thank you so much. When you like it, it makes it more visible. Facebook will share it to more people that needs it. And when you share it, it gets to more people. Thank you very much. Okay. The biggest mistake teachers make are this. The biggest mistakes I've seen through my interactions. There's no week that I don't have interaction with over 150 teachers. I have interaction with their profiles. The biggest mistake I see teachers make is this. We have to address it now. The elephants in the room. Many teachers are applying for jobs before confirming whether they can legally teach in that province. When we talk about Canada, Canada is divided into provinces, and each province has its own different licenses. You may have a licensing in Manitoba and may not be functional in Saskatchewan. So that's why Ontario. That's why it's one thing for you to want to work in a province. It's another thing to have the right licensing to that province. So many teachers don't know. They believe because they are qualified. Because they are qualified already, they believe they are qualified for the job. It doesn't work that way. Another mistake I see them make is, they imagine that, for instance, okay, let's just stay on that licensing. Imagine applying for a nursing job before checking the nursing licensing requirement in that province. So it is not for you to apply for a job anywhere without first of all checking the licensing requirement in that particular place. Like imagine yourself applying for a lawyer as a lawyer before checking the bar admission requirements. It is funny. So teaching is also a regulated profession, especially abroad. Teaching is a noble profession that is highly regulated. Government don't joke with regulations. So the regulation is key. And that's where many teachers get stuck. When they apply severally, they have applied randomly, they don't see answers, they don't get results, they don't get feedback, they get tired. But let me tell you that the Canada Teachers Relocation Roadmap is in this order. Number 1, certification. Before you apply at all, the first thing to do is your certification. When your certification is done, that's when you can move to the next one. After certification, the step 2 is employer. You now begin to approach employer because employers want to be sure you have certification to work for them and work in that province. So number 1 is certification. Number 2 is employer. Number 3 is job itself. Are you certified for the job? And number 4 is immigration. So before contacting an employer, before talking to employers, before writing employer, certification comes, employer follows, job. Then when you get a job, that's when immigration process now begins. Your application for your visas. So when you see agents say, oh, there are jobs in Canada for teachers, we're going to help you get 4 years work visa, and when you get it, it's a lie. The process is for you as a teacher, like certification, then employer, approach employers, then when you are given a job, then you start processing your visa. That's the way it is. Certification, employer, job, immigration. Let's look at step 1. Step 1 is certification. This is where every serious teacher should start. If you are serious about moving abroad to teach, start from certification. Because every Canadian province regulates teachers independently. That means Ontario decides who can teach in Ontario. Alberta decides who can teach in Alberta. Ontario cannot decide that for Alberta. British Columbia decides who can teach in British Columbia. So there is no single, hear me very well, there is no single Canadian teaching license that works everywhere. I repeat that. There's no single Canadian license that works all over Canada. So the province you will work determines the licensee organization or council that you will focus on. Case in point, Ontario. If you want to work in Ontario as a teacher, you must be looking at Ontario College of Teachers. Do you understand me? You go to their official website. If you put Ontario College of Teachers website, official website, in your browser, it will come up right away. So if Ontario is your target, that's where you go. You ask them questions like this. Is my degree recognized? The one you have from your country. Second question you will ask them. Is my teacher training recognized? Some of you have licensing from your country. Another question you will ask them is, what document do I need? And finally, do I meet language requirement? We understand that you may not need IELT in some province to work. So you need to ask those 4 questions. The question is, if you are facing Ontario, your focus is Ontario College of Teachers website. When you get in there, then you pick up their contact. You write a mail to them. You ask questions. Is my degree recognized? Is my teacher training recognized? What document do I need? Do I meet language requirement? If you are working in Alberta, if Alberta is your focused province, you go to the website, you look for Alberta Teacher Certification website. Alberta Teacher Certification website. On it, that is where many international teachers start. If you are working for Alberta, if Alberta is your focus, you ask the same question. Is my degree recognized? Is my teacher training recognized? What document do I need? Do I meet language requirement? If your focus is Manitoba, where you focus on Manitoba is Professional Certification Unit. That's the unit that licenses teachers, that certify teachers to teach in Manitoba. Professional Certification Unit. I will still put this licensing organizations on our WhatsApp group. Professional Certification Unit in Manitoba. You ask the same question. Is my degree recognized? Is my teacher training recognized? What document do I need? Do I meet language requirement? Let's talk about this important IELTS discussion. And this is where I need everybody to pay attention, please. You see, many social media posts says you don't need IELTS. But the truth is more complicated. In fact, it's more complicated than that simple statement. You see, whether IELTS is required depends on these 4 things. Number 1, the province you want to work will determine that. Number 2, your education history. Your education history, where you study, the language they used to teach you. Then again, number 3, your teacher training location. And number 4, the certification authority assessment by themselves. They have their own criteria. They are the one that will decide, not somebody on social media. So never rely on TikTok for vital information like this. Never rely on Facebook for vital information like this. Even as I'm telling you, always verify directly from the certification authorities. I just mentioned 3 certification authorities, 4 now. I mentioned Ontario College of Teachers for anyone who wants to work in Ontario. And I mentioned Alberta Teacher Certification for anyone who wants to work in Alberta. British Columbia, that is Teacher Regulation Branch. I didn't mention that. Teacher Regulation Branch for British Columbia. Go to their website. Teacher Regulation Branch. Branch as in BRANCH. Then Manitoba Professional Certification Unit. So after your certification has been done, conducted and by those people, or you have registered for it, then you move to step 2. You target employers. Employers in that province. Once you understand your certification pathway, the next question becomes, who hires teachers in this province? Don't just apply randomly. Who hires teachers? Some people apply randomly and they get duped. Someone, one of my clients sent to me a job offer. And when I went online to verify the job offer, I realized she has been duped already. And they collected money from her also for that. The job offer came from Canada. But the way it was worded is different from the way legitimate job offers are worded. So I saw it and I said, you have been duped. She found that later by herself. So please apply to those that have the authority to hire. in that province. In Alberta, for example, let me give you two. If your focus is Alberta, after your certification, you should be looking at Calgary Board of Education. Calgary Board of Education. Calgary as in Calgary. Then you should be looking also at Edmonton Public School. Edmonton as in Edmonton. Edmonton Public Schools. Those are two examples. It's not limited to them, but those are legitimate government approved, in fact, government agencies that employ teachers for Alberta. In Ontario, let me give you two examples also. You should be looking at employers like Toronto District School Board. Toronto District School Board. Or you'll be looking at Peel District School Board. Peel as in when you are peeling an orange. P-E-E-L. Peel District School Board in Ontario. Then I want you to share. At this point, please share it so that more people can see it. Also press the like so that the algorithm can retain it and show it to more people. Please. Thank you very much. That's what you can do for me. Press the like button and the share button, please. Then if you have any question, just put it in there. Thank you very much. I can see you are liking it already. Like it, love it, share it. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. If you are applying for Manitoba, if Manitoba is your province of choice, of preference, where you want to work, you should be applying to IAS. The IAS you look at there is Winnipeg Schools Division. Winnipeg School Divisions. Legitimate employers. After you have been certified in Manitoba, you now look at Winnipeg School Division. Not that you are certified in Manitoba and you are now applying to Toronto District School Board. They will ask you to go and do certification in Ontario first. Get Ontario certification before you can apply for school boards in Toronto, jobs in Toronto or Peel District. So your district determines your certification. Okay. Step 3. After applying, you have job applications. Job application is where most people start. But it should be step 3. A lot of people, I see a lot of posts online where people are saying you can apply now, you can do this. And even when I started this thing, when I opened up the group, a lot of people have angrily left the group. You know why? They are asking that I should release the link to job to them. That's not the first. Yeah, I don't do that. You don't have to stay in the group by force. But I have to make sure that what you do, you go through the right step and you get what you wanted. Okay? I'm not selling it, so why should I hold it? Hold on to it. Job application is number 3, not number 1. At this stage of job application, you will need Canadian style CV. Then you will need your provincial certification plan. We believe you have applied for certification in the province already. Then employer list. You must have employer lists in the province. Those hiring teachers. In the coming weeks, by the time we get there, I'll begin to release employer lists to you to help you on our groups also. So that you can know who to apply to. You don't just apply to anybody. The list I will release you will be list of those who are hiring international teachers. Because there are some employers that don't hire international teachers. You just waste your time with them. They will just join the application somewhere. The employers hiring international teachers. Because those hiring international teachers are the one through whom you can process your way to your PR. If they are not hiring international teachers, they won't take you in the first place. But if they are hiring international teachers, by the time you want to start your provincial nomination applications, they will be there to give you the backing that you need. Okay? Then again, the first one is your Canadian style CV. Second, provincial certification plan. Third, employer list. Fourth, your LinkedIn profile. Then finally, your cover letter. Your cover letter is very, very key. It's like your application. And it has to be worded in fact, your qualification and your skills must be aligned in your Canadian style CV and your cover letter directly. It must align with the NOC code. It must align with the particular job advertised. Your responsibility where you are must align with it. That's why it needs a professional touch. If you can do that, fine. If you can't do that, it's one of the services I provide. And there's so many other people do that too, but that's not why we're here. So those things are important. Canadian Style TV, provincial certification plan, employers list, LinkedIn profile, cover letter. Now your application has credibility. Step 4. Let's talk about immigration pathways. After getting the job, we can now talk about immigration pathway, not before it. Don't forget the process. The first one is certification, right? That's where everything starts from. The second one is, what do we call that one? Target employers. Who are the employers? Who hires in that province where I'm doing my certification? Number 3, apply for jobs. Number 4, immigration pathways. Okay? So your question there must be, you must look at how you can make it easier for yourself. For it to be easier for you, 3 things must align. Number 1, an employer must be interested in your service, in employing you in the province. Number 2, that province must recognize your qualification, your certification, that yes, we certify the person. Number 3, you are employable, you yourself. If you are not being interviewed to prove what you put in your certification, in your certificate, and what you are certified for, you are not employable. So employer must be interested, the province must recognize your qualification, and you are employable yourself. So the immigration pathway depends on your individual situation. This is key. There is no one-size-fits-all route. That's why when I look at 10 different profiles of teachers, in fact, I can look at 10 profiles of teachers that all have master's degrees, and their immigration pathway will be different from each other. So I can't just say because this is the immigration pathway of this one, when I do profile assessment to advise on their the best pathway options, it's always different. So your pathway is different from someone else. It's not one size fits all. Please, it works for your friend doesn't mean that's the way you should go do your own. Now, who has the best opportunities among these provinces? If I were you, if I'm a teacher, where do you think I will have the most opportunities? Where the competition will be lesser and where it will be easier for me to get a job. Not only that, to transit, to advance to my PR. Let's look at this. My own current ranking for many internationally trained teachers like those of you on this platform right now is number 1 is Alberta. That's my number 1 pick. Number 2 is Manitoba. Number 3 is Saskatchewan. Number 4 is British Columbia. Number 5 is Ontario. Why? Because competition is often lower than Ontario, where demand remains strong in those areas. Alberta is your number 1 choice. Then Manitoba, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, then Ontario. You see, a lot of people say, oh, I love to stay in Ontario. I want to be in Vancouver, because their friends are there and they are big cities. Don't chase cities. Don't chase province. Don't chase cities. Chase provinces where your job is needed. When you have a stable job and you have your PR, you may choose to change your location to go to another place, get certification elsewhere and move in there. The province chasing is not the first time. I know a lot of qualified people right now in Ontario. When you see people complaining and say, no more job in Canada, no job in Canada, they stay mostly in Vancouver, in Ontario, in their big metroplex cities. That place is overloaded, overcompeted. The real job of Canada is in rural Canada. Go to the back. That's where the job is. Job is in Canada. Okay? Who has the... Now, let's look at the common questions. Common questions that I see teachers ask me all the time. Teacher asks questions like, like someone on my TikTok post this morning said, my mom said, 40 plus, 41. They have no money dead abroad. I answered the person, I said, well, it's your decision. What did you say? Your mom said you're over 40. It's okay. But the truth of the matter is, teachers, nurses, engineers ask me these questions all the time. And the commonest question I've asked is, I'm over 40. Am I too old? But my answer to you is no. But your certification authority must assess your credential. They are the one that will determine your eligibility, not your age. Yes, in many countries of Africa, when you are 40, in fact, where I come from, where in Nigeria, they say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. So when you are 40, they believe you are useless. No, it's difficult for you to find employers as a new entrant at 40 years. That's why many Africans look at 48, 40 like you are done. Employers in Africa want to employ you, fresh graduate, 20, 21, 22, 23, but international employers like this, especially professions like yours, you are in an elite profession. Experience is key as a teacher. If you are a nurse, experience is key. When a patient is sick in the hospital, a patient will prefer an experienced nurse, a nurse with 30 years experience to treat him or her, than for a nurse that just graduated from the college. So as a teacher, they are employers in these provinces are employing your experience. They are not employing your age. Your age is not your expiry date. Do you get that? So at 40, you have experience. Some of you have 10 years experience, 6 years teaching experience. Some of you have 15 years teaching experience. Come on. When you see a 15 years teacher handling a class, you can't compare it to a teacher with 1 year experience. They are different things. I also work in the school system here in US. Okay. Now, another question I have is, I have bachelor in education from Nigeria. Can I teach in Canada with my bachelor education, B.Ed? Possibly. You may teach with it. But your certification authority must assess your credential. They are the one that will determine whether we accept it. In fact, some people, after assessing our certificate that we brought from our country, I know about 5 friends here in the US that are working with the certificate they brought from Nigeria. They don't school here. They came from their certificate in Nigeria and West assessed it. After it has been assessed by West, they use it to apply for a job in America and they are working with it without going to any college in America, in the US here. So that is very, very important. I don't understand what you mean by any lecturing job. Please, can you break that down? I hear any lecturing job. Please, break that down, please, so that I can attend to it. Break it down. So your certification authority will determine maybe that works. Then third question I ask is, should I apply for job first? Don't apply for job first. It's a no. The first thing you should do is your certification. I've explained to you now that every province determines their certification. There's no one certification that works everywhere in Canada. There's no one certification. Say I've been certified by that province. I know teachers in Nigeria that have certifications in Ontario, in British Columbia, and Nova Scotia. They have certifications. I know nurses that have 3 certifications in Canada. It's so that they may work in all those things. So please, certification is number 1 thing, not jobs. So the person asking me any lecturing job, I don't understand. Are you certified to work in Canada? And which province have you been certified? So without certification, don't think about job. Certification is number 1 thing. Then next, you begin to search for employers in that province. Who are those employees? Who are those employees there? So this is very, very important. I may not be able to answer some questions because as someone else wrote work, I don't know what that means. I may not be able to answer that. Please, an opportunity you have with this video is you can rewind it. I set it that you can rewind it later. Rewind it and listen to what we have discussed before you came in. Okay? So that is another one. Should you apply for job force? No. Now, I would like to close with this because I want to answer your question too. If you have any question, begin to type your question there. If you remember only one thing from today's session, let that thing be, I should stop applying blindly. You apply blindly when you start from job. You should start from certifications. After certifications, you search for employers that are hiring in that province. When you have their list, that's where you apply for a job. Job is number 3. So stop applying blindly. So how do you go about certification, sir? Thank you. Please, can you also tell me the province you are looking at? Because I've discussed that earlier. The province you are looking at determines the certification organization that you will approach. Okay? Let me pick one, for instance, and bring out and try and dictate their... Let me pick Manitoba, for instance. Let me open my browser. Okay. Let's look at professional certification unit. Please like and share so the others can get it. Like and share. And again, another one there. You can give me star to encourage me. Press the star to give me gift. To encourage what I'm doing too. Press the star to send gifts to me. Like it, share it. Units. Okay. So, you look at professional certification unit, Manitoba. Here they use WES, okay? WES. That's www.wes.com. That's the one they use. In Manitoba, professional certification unit, that's WES. Okay? I will try and bring my screen. I hope you will see this. That's my iPad. Can you see that? That's WES. So for Manitoba, you use your certification through WES. So your province will determine it. I will answer you. Of course, I do private individual consultation. I always do that. Always. I help people to do their pathway assessment, profile assessment to determine their best pathway. I help people to build their CV to match up to the job code they are applying for, all kind of things. So I prepare people for interview. So I do private consultation, of course, individual consultations. Some people in this group too have done it through us. So that is that, Mr. Ibrahim. I hope that answers your question. Okay. And that's Mr. Ibrahim. That answers your question. I have a PhD certificate and a lecturer here in Nigeria. Is there any university I can apply for lecturing job? And which province is okay to apply? Wonderful. Yes, you can apply for lecturing job. One of my clients, one of the lecturer in Ekiti, one of the universities in Ekiti, I don't want to mention that now because I have to protect the privacy of my lecturer too. One of the lecturer there, lecturing there, in fact, we have a strategy session last Saturday with his family, with his wife, where I built a blueprint, family relocation blueprint for them. We discuss it at length. How you start is this. You have to do something we call eligibility profile first. And what I need to do that is your CV. Once I have your updated CV, I profile it. Then from there, I advise you on the best pathway options for you. In fact, the province that is best for you, the schools that you should apply for there, how to go about it is in the complete blueprint. So if you are really interested in that, you can chat me personally on my website or my WhatsApp. I will put the WhatsApp number on this at the end of the show. Okay, actually the WhatsApp number is +1 347 +1 347 727 3540. +1 347 727 3540. Just chat me on it. Then you send your CV to me. After your eligibility profile, it will come out. It will bring your pathway out and where to apply, how to apply to it. Is that okay with you, Mr. Unaibu Ibe? Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, do we have any other question? I hope I've not missed. Oh, you are the one that asked about lecturing job. Oh, I got you now. I got you. Okay. So if you have your question, keep it coming before we end this live in the next 5 minutes. I want to answer your questions. Type your questions. Let's do it now. No one has given me a star. What did I do for you? Teachers. My God. International teachers. Global teachers. Press that star. Give me a gift. Show it that you take value from this. That this is valuable to you. Press the like button. Press the share. I didn't even see you pressing like. No pressing like button. You are not pressing the love button. You are not sharing this thing. And this is for free. This is not a paid consultation. Come on, teachers. Come on. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Mr. Naibu, sorry, forgive me. I may not be able to pronounce that. Mr. Ibn, right? Reach out to me from there. My number is there already. Thank you very much. Okay. Since there are no more questions, I think it's a good time for us to end this today. I really thank every one of you for coming. You can rewind this video and watch it all over. I set it in a way that you can rewind it. You can rewind the video. If you're just coming in, you came in so late. So don't worry, you can rewind the video. But thank you for coming in anyway and listen to it over and over. Write out your question out of it. Reach out to me on it. My WhatsApp number is +1 347 727 3540. My mandate is to ensure that you don't waste your hard-earned money. Once you apply properly, definitely you will get what you want. Is that okay? All the websites to this to all these certification bodies, I will put them under this and also in our WhatsApp group. I have a question here. Sir, I want to work in livestock farm. I hold a veterinary degree in Nigeria. I'm MSc in animal health. Just chat me after this. You know you are not a teacher now. This is teacher-specific live broadcast, but there's a way out for you. No doubt about that. I'm going to guide you on how to go about it, and you will get what you want. So please, chat me on that WhatsApp, +1 347 727 3540. Let's respect the teacher. This is for them. One day we'll do your own too. Another question. How do I go about the individual consultation? Because the WhatsApp number you gave me, I've been chatting you without reply. Chat me now after the meeting. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, sir. I will reach out to Mr. Ibrahim. The reason is because I receive more than 820 messages every day. So if I'm not there, and this is not the only thing I do. Sometimes when I'm at my other work, messages that comes there. By the time I get there, it has been pushed down. So by the time I answer about 200, 400, 300, 400 at times, I get so tired. So I'm sorry about that. And I just employ another admin now that will begin to help me to sort those things so that I begin to push those things to me. I'm sorry about that. Chat me immediately after this, then we'll go about. Another question. Thank you, sir. I was confused on certification. I thought you have to start with West and you will proceed to provincial and you will proceed to provincial certificate. You are very right. Yes, you start with West. But listen, it's better you chart the provincial body first. If what they needed from you is West. Do you understand me? Because even in some province, they may allow you to function without IELTS. I don't know the province you are looking at. And it is not a blanket rule for all provinces. So please, to get the best of it, where the organization may say, give you our certificate first, send your certificate to us before going to West, or they may say, go to West directly and send it to us. So please, connect the province. It's a way, it's an email. It's an email thing. Email them, they will get back to you right away. They are not like our people that doesn't respond to you in time. May God help us. So our people too will get better with time. So I'm sorry. How do we join the WhatsApp group? The WhatsApp group, I will try and get the link under this, but don't let me deceive you. The registration to the membership to that WhatsApp group ends tonight. I want to stop it and start working with the people we have there. We have more than 1,200 people in that WhatsApp, in all the 4 groups. So I will send it, you will get it in, and it's closing tonight. We're not going to admit people to that WhatsApp group again from tonight. Okay. Let me write it down so that I don't forget what you asked for. Yeah, WhatsApp group. I'm sorry about that. I'm noting it now. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, everyone. Oh, my uncle has a building BSc degree. What opportunities are available in Canada for him? Please, immediately after this broadcast, just chat me. This is not for everybody. It's not a general thing. It's specific to teachers. It's tailored to teachers. Don't let us insult them. Next time I'm coming with another specific group. So please, I'm sorry about that. Chat me on that, your uncle. Definitely there's a way out to them. I'll guide you on what you need to do. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I want you to share this. I want you to send it to other people. Oh, there's another question here. Oh, my God. Teachers, you are bringing your questions in late. How else I'll be in educational management with a 2-1 and I already have my passport. I'm a seasoned teacher. Please, how do I apply for a teaching job in Canada? Oh, my God. Do me a favor. You can rewind this video. You can rewind it. I set it at rewind. Rewind this video, watch it over. I discussed the step by step to applying for Canada job there. The first is certification. So please go through it. And I left there the bodies you will have to apply for to those certification. What you put online is there. I mentioned all of them and where to apply to online. I mentioned them one by one. Please go through those steps one by one. If you now have questions, please reach out to me. I even mentioned my WhatsApp chat on this video. Write it down so that you can reach out to me on that. Okay, someone said I'm a fresh graduate. I don't know if I can get a job in Canada. I studied education. I will need to look at your CV. You see, I discussed earlier that profiles determine each person's pathway. Okay? So I will need to look at your CV. When I assess your CV eligibility, it will help me to determine the best pathway for you. Your pathway may be different from mine. So don't say because it works for my friend, it works for me. So please reach out to me. And please screenshot your question so that we know that you are the one talking. You are the one I'm dealing with. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for Okay, let me ask this question. How many of you have your West done already? That you have done your West credential evaluation? If you have done your West, just type West. If you have done your credential with West, credential evaluation, type West. How many of you have done your IELTS? IELT exam. If you have done your IELT, write your IELT, put your score there. Write your IELT, put your scores there. If you have done West, just write West. Mr. Adelaja, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I thank you for your time on the video too. Okay. If you have done West, just write West. If you have done IELT, write IELTS, IELT. They put your scores there. Now, okay, let me discuss this briefly. It's not part of the plan, but it will help you. Okay. You know, a lot of us hear about CRS. And that's why the low CRS is the reason why many of us over 40 stay too long in the express entry pool. The express entry pool is not always the best alternative. Okay, West IELT, superb. You are super ready. If I really want to work with people like people like you are ready. Okay, the express entry is not always the best for anyone that is over 40. And I will tell you why. Regardless of you may have PhD, double PhD. It doesn't matter. Because the age is the issue there. The age peaked at 29. At 29, you score the maximum age of around 120. You have it. But the moment you cross 30, the CRS begin to drop. At around 32, the CRS has dropped to about 94. By the time you get to 40, it will have dropped drastically to something like 30-something. So you have lost a lot of points. You can't compete with people who are under 35 anymore. And that's not all. Age is one thing. Another one is when you have first degree. For instance, like bachelor's degree or HND. Okay? That one gives you to around 110 points. Okay? Another thing there is your IELTS 6.0. That's about 7 CLB7. Okay? CLB7. That's okay. We'll talk about that later, but you are doing well already. Thank you, Mr. Taiwo Woladi. Now, your IELTS, the higher your IELTS, the higher your chances of getting picked in the express entry pool. Okay? Now, the difference between CLB7, like Mr. Taiwo now, that is a 6.0, that's CLB7. Now, Canadian language ban, CLB7, the difference between CLB7 now and CLB9 is almost between 75 and 120 points. Look at that. So if you now say, okay, I have 6.0, I'm using Mr. Taiwo as an example now, and I'm not saying what you have is not enough, sir. So please, that's just an example. I'm sorry about that. Like 6.0 now, if you now receipt this IELTS, yes, and you now score something like 7.5, that pushes you straight to CLB9. You could have added up to about 100 points. So that's why I was teaching some times ago that the magic there to getting called easily in the express pool is in your IELTS. Yes. I had a client, okay, that woman scored 6.0. She now began to work out. You know, later, she now got CLB 11. From CLB 7 to CLB 11. Massive. That pushes her up, seriously. And she's on 482. That gives her the opportunity to be picked in the job. So IELTS is a major secret. Then your West evaluation is also for the scoring. The number one is your age. Second, your first degree. Third, your IELTS. Fourth, your West. Then your years of experience. That's why at 40 plus, your years of experience is very key. The moment you have at least 3 years experience, that's the max for it. You are good to go. Then adaptation. So please, Your CRS may be low. If you can receive your IELTS, can boost it up. They will advise you. If you are 40, don't make express entry your number one priority. It could be a backup plan. Okay? Make it a backup plan while you focus on your PMP or you focus on employers directly or LMIA. Another mistake teachers make, a lot of them goes for LMIA jobs straight because they believe it's a low-hanging fruit. It's a lie. Go to those I have mentioned, those employers in the region. I mentioned them earlier on. In Abata teacher certification, that's where you get your certification. In British Columbia, is teachers regulation branch that certifies there. In Manitoba, is professional certification unit. In Ontario, is Ontario College of Teachers. And the question you will ask each of them is my degree recognized in your chart? Is my teacher training from my country recognized? You let them know the training, the teacher training license certificate you have. Another question you ask them is, what document do I need? Another question you ask them is, do I meet language requirement? Those 4 questions. I'll say it again. Is my degree recognized? Is my teacher training recognized? What document do I need? They will tell you. Don't assume. Then, do I meet language requirement? They will give you that answer. Then you know what you have what to work with. Okay? Now, that's what you ask from them. And after you have gotten your certification, now you now move to your employers. Who are those employing? In Nabata, you have Calgary Board of Education. Then you have Edmonton Public Schools. Those are the people you should focus your application on. Not random applications that may never see the light of the day. So go back, rewind this video. You listen to everything I've discussed before. My number is there, +1 347 727 3540. If you now have any question, chat me on WhatsApp on that. Let me know you are in that live video and you still have this question, or you need consultation need in these areas. The Lord will help you. Whatever you want, God will grant you your heart desire. And I too, I believe in God. And I pray a lot in the name of Jesus too. You will get what you want and God will help you. So, I want to say that you should stop applying blindly. Start strategically. The teacher who succeed are not always the most qualified teachers. Having double PhD does not mean you will get a job faster than someone with a bachelor's degree. Don't miss it. You must stop applying blindly. Start strategically, like I've explained to you now. Go through that process. Then the teacher who succeed are not always the most qualified. Then, because they are often the ones who understand the process. Teachers who understand the process have higher probability of success than those who believe they are qualified. Some people rush out of the group will open because they expect to be dishing out employment day one. No. They are qualified, but they don't understand the process and they are not patient. And whoever has gone out of that group cannot come in again. That's just the bottom line. They just lost a good opportunity. So please take your time. You don't pay money in that group. You don't pay me for anything. But I want you to succeed. So don't forget the process that you must understand. Certification first, employer second, jobs third, then start applying for your visa, the immigration. It is in that order. Okay? I want you to comment roadmap below now. If you want me to send you a copy of this teaching, comment roadmap below and share this thing. Now, if you want me to send you a PDF copy of it, comment roadmap. And also tell me your province of interest. Is it Alberta? Is it Ontario? Is it Manitoba? Is it British Columbia? Is it Saskatchewan? What is your province of interest? Okay, you have roadmap there. Now, Mr. Choma, I want you to comment your province of interest. Is it Alberta? Is it Ontario? Is it Manitoba? Is it British Columbia? It helps me to know what you want. Okay, roadmap, then comment your province. And I will direct you to the official certification authority so you can start preparing exactly. That's why I need the province you wanted, you are looking at. I will direct you straight. I will direct you to their website that this is where you should focus. Okay, Akenemade Abibola roadmap. Choma, Manitoba. Good. I will direct you to I will send it to you the moment we finish this. The link, you will send it there. See it there. Okay? You will see the link in the comment section. Come back to comment section. You will see the link to the province you want to go to. Choma, Manitoba. Okay? Put your province of interest there so that you know where you face for your certification right away. Ontario, Justina Neka. Ontario, roadmap. Okay? Put it there. Thank you. Naibu, I will look forward to your chatting. Chat me personally. Okay, Akenemade, Ontario. Good. Ontario. Akenemade, please, I want you to write this down. You have to focus on Ontario College of Teachers. They are the ones that certify teachers. Ontario College of Teachers. You can go to Google, Ontario College of Teachers official website. Google it right away. Mr. Akenemade, thank you. You are welcome, sir. Ontario College of Teachers. Okay, Choma, that's Manitoba. Manitoba accept West. So, but I will still send you their address, their email, and their phone numbers that you can call them directly. That's the good thing about Igbo. They pick numbers and they pick phone number and they respond to you. All right. Just, yeah. Okay. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, Justina. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. You're elite teachers. I celebrate you. Okay. Manitoba also, Sibonile. Sorry, I may not know how to say that right. I know that should be a South African name. A name from South African side, maybe Zimbabwe or somewhere wonderful there too. Alberta, okay, Pressure. I think Pressure is from Zimbabwe or something like that. Pressure, you are thinking of Alberta. You look at Alberta teacher certifications. Alberta teacher certification official website. Go on Google right there. Alberta teacher certification official website. Please, teachers, you are elite people, you are informed people. Don't take information from anyone's mouth just like that. Not even me. Go online, always get to the official website. If you need the exact official website of any particular organization inside Canada, please reach out to me. I will send it to you so that you do your due diligence right by yourself. Okay? And if you have applied before for visas and you were denied, please reach out to me. Send me your PFL. Send me that statement sent to you by the embassy for the rejection. Let me help you to analyze it before you apply again. Because sometimes, if the reason for your denial is a credibility issue, you may need to clear it before applying for another visa. Because if it's not cleared, it will be in their system. They will deny the next one too, no matter how qualified you are. Don't say, oh, this one is this. No, please clear it. So I will guide you on how to clear it. Some people's issue was bordered on POF. Some people are on other things. So please, let me know if you have been denied before so that we clear that out before you put this one. Because if you have to be denied the second one, it dents your credibility with IRCC. Please, let me know that. Don't assume they don't know. They always know. Everything have a record. Alberta, I mentioned it. Alberta teacher certification. official website. Go on Google now. It will bring it out for you. Ontario, I've mentioned that one earlier. Ontario College of Teachers official website. Go there now. Ontario College of Teachers official website. Do that. Alberta, Ontario, majority of you, well, because Alberta is number 1, 2 on my choice. Everybody want to be there. It's the best thing. Saskatchewan, what another wonderful place. Cost of living is so low in that area. Saskatchewan, okay? Official website for Saskatchewan. I will send that to you right away. I didn't even mention that here. Then I will send that to you. I've noted it. Duncan, I will send that to you. Yeah. Saskatchewan. Roadmap, Saskatchewan. Okay? Saskatchewan. I will send that to you too. Those are wonderful prophecies you should be looking at. Please, I beg you by the mercy of God. If you can avoid Ontario, avoid it. Or you can use it as a backup. Because Ontario is so value loaded. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenemadi. Thank you. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, sir. It's my pleasure. I too have suffered it, and our people have suffered enough. It's time for us to begin to guide our people and help ourselves to do the right thing to get what we need to get. We are too qualified for the way we're being treated out there. The reason is because we don't know how to follow the process. We don't know the process. Let me say that. We don't know the processes. Most of the time, we depend too much on travel agents who have little or no understanding. Let me say half understanding, half knowledge of what we wanted. They just take the money from us, apply for us. If we get it, fine. If we don't get it, fine. Listen, Canadian immigration is no more for random chasers. The laws have changed. The focus is more on certain priority areas and more focused on these provinces. They are developing through the provinces. Even this year, the government even granted 32% more to the provinces, PMPs, 32% more to them. So the opportunities are there. And those provinces I mentioned, Alberta, I mentioned Manitoba, I mentioned Saskatchewan, I mentioned British Columbia, we have Nova Scotia. Of course, Ontario is there. But please, focus more on those areas. And your job, your profession happens to be on a priority job. Healthcare, education, we have IT, and that IT is not basic level. It's either middle level or elite level IT. Okay? Then we have construction workers. If you have anybody that's in construction, that have construction skills, I'm about to set up their group maybe next week. God give me the opportunity. I want to set up their groups because even Canada is trying, they are looking for up to about 100,000 construction. They want to build up to 100,000 construction workers in the next 5 years. The cost of development that is going on there, I'm talking about electricians, I'm talking about plumbers, I'm talking about welders, I'm talking about iron, those in iron and steel work, painters, roofers. I'm going to come up with the guides they need. So that's another priority. Then agriculture. Those 5 areas are the key. Healthcare, education, which is yours. We have IT, then we have construction, then we have education. They are the key. The days of just saying I'm going to Canada with VV and I will change it to work permit is over. They have changed their laws. In fact, by 2027, the government of Canada, the IRCC are determined that they want to reduce. They want to ensure that those coming with education purposes to PR will be reduced to about 5% of the population. So they are reducing it seriously. But you are needed. Your experience is needed. You are key. Early childhood education. Why? They need you. They have in those provinces, they have aging populations. And their children, when their children graduate, they move to the big city. Just like children graduate O2 in our country and they move to Lagos in Nigeria, move to Port Harcourt, move to Abuja. They need experienced teachers that want to stay. And it's easier for you. The committee will support you, get your PR. The moment you can get a job and move in there. So please, let's start right. Let's do it right so that it will be easier for you. And when you get it, will be easier for your family to move. May God help you So please keep sharing this, keep liking it. You are not liking this thing enough. Amen. What did I do? This is not a paid training. Please. I've done a lot of paid training for people where they pay money to do these things. I didn't even spend so much with you. Teachers, please. Don't say because we find it for free, like it, love it, share it. No one has given me a gift. Press that star, press that star, press that star. I need your prayer, but I need it more. Press the star, send gift to me. I didn't receive any gift. You see the star is 0. Can you see it up there? Teachers, God continue to bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Akere. I celebrate you. I think it's a good time for me to end this. Sorry, because I have a strategy session for my paid client. I've scheduled time for them. I have to go and attend to them. They pay for this and I've done their job. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You can rewind it and listen to it over and over again. You can rewind it. You can rewind it. Okay, and you can save it so that you can listen to it over and over and write out what you need to write. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate you. Until next time, I have another, of course, every week we have a live training like this that I have to come up with something that will benefit you teachers. Please follow my page, Immigration Success Story. Like it, follow it so that you don't miss any video. I release strategy video every day, like 2 times a day. About 14 strategy videos. Listen to those videos. Watch it. You see the strategy. Those strategies are strategies I employ with my clients that worked for them. Okay? It can work for you too. Follow my page, Immigration Success Story TV. This one, follow it now. Like it. You will not miss anything. Then follow my other page. Oh my God, that one is bigger. I have a lot in there. That one has over 98,000 followers. That is Donald Bishop Jewande. Donald as in Donald Trump. Donald Bishop as in Bishop Jewande. Follow that too. Then on TikTok, follow me. I drop things there. I'm going to have a live session on TikTok tomorrow. By God's grace. Live session on TikTok tomorrow. My TikTok is at Relocate with Donald. At Relocate with Donald. Just check that. At Relocate, R capital letter, W capital letter, D capital letter. At Relocate with Donald. Then on Instagram, at Relocate with Donald. So thank you so much, Elite Teacher, for your time. Send it to every other person. Share it to other person. I celebrate you. Bye for now.